It's been a little while since I've put a video out. There's been an awful lot going on. Some might say we have bitten off more than we can chew. Now, if this is like to be I time to make the videos. That and the classes have got busy to do a little bit of skate maintenance on my skates. And this is following a weekend at a seminar in London, which is called Bliss and Balance. It's run by Brian and Mariska from the Esquint Foundation over in the Netherlands, in The Hague. Some of the core principles of roller skating for me, and particularly in building confidence, one is that you know you can fall over safely, so that you trust your body is going to take care of you in an emergency. The second thing is developing your balance, and the third thing is speed control. For me, that looks like lemons and being able to manipulate your speed, knowing that you can brake at will, and then applying that in a range of locations. And each one of these pathways, I think you can explore in quite a lot of depth, where you place your weight over your skates so that you can really use the edges of your boot to be very precise and very responsive. Now, I love a slim wheel, particularly the complex Ghibli wheels. Maybe I'll do a zoom in on this moment. But I have the Arius plate, or Arius plate, and I really love this plate. Now, let me not tell you the story of the first time I had this plate, and I did not enjoy this plate. The first time round, it was a little bit too responsive. But in the Arius plate, the cushions sit inside the truck here, and the cushions are the part that allows you to move laterally in the skate. Laterally means side to side. Without the cushion, without the cushion, the truck doesn't work properly. It doesn't operate properly because this plate has been constructed in a completely different way from traditional plates, which are stacked on a kingpin with a truck and a pivot pin. And if you want more information about that, just comment down. I wanted just to look at the Arius cushions. They come in these snazzy little tins. Look at these. There's a place to store them, and they come in different colours. So when you buy the actual Arius plate, there are a number of sets of cushions that come with the plate itself, and then you can buy cushions from soft to hard. So these ones are green, and each colour represents a different hardness in the cushion. So this kind of lime green colour, it's like green yellow, yellow green, are the middle, 86A. The lavender ones that I've got in are actually soft. And what I've found is it's harder to balance with a softer cushion, especially in the heel. Like the cushion will squash, and it will mean that your ankle is kind of always shaking a little bit as you try and hold that balance. So I thought, well, if I swap from a soft cushion to a medium cushion, that should help me with my skating. It should make more of a difference. And I will hopefully notice this by feeling more response in the plate. Now the Arius plate is made up of this kingpin. I will call it a kingpin, although strictly speaking, it's really like the axis that kind of holds this plate together, and it's either in or it's out. So what happens a lot in roller skate plates is people will loosen the kingpin in order to get more action, more sideways movement in their truck or their cushion. They'll feel that the cushions that come with their roller skates, which might feel quite firm, are actually not the best cushions for this kind of lateral sideways movement. And so people will start kind of unscrewing their cushions. They'll start unscrewing their kingpin nut, which is underneath the plate and holds all of the hardware securely onto the plate. Right, this is annoyingly harder than I thought it was going to be. It looks like it's still going. That's good news. Okay, come to me. Come to me. There we go. So I didn't actually need to unscrew it all the way out. I knew what it looks like. So it's just this really small bolt, which obviously is really expensive to replace. And then I think I might give it just a gentle clean whilst I'm here. You just need an Allen key, regular 5mm Allen key, And that should be enough. Like, I don't need to take the wheels off to take the truck off. Of course, it very much depends on if it's going to be stuck or not. If it's stuck, we might have to grab out some WD-40 and just offer it some gentle lubricant to loosen it. So WD-40 is not something that we use on bearings ever. It dries them out, which is not at all what we want. But this is just to help me get a bit of purchase on this kingpin bolt, this, yeah, Allen key bolt. If we've not met before, my name's Mel. I probably talk more than anyone you've ever met, particularly on my channel. I really like to nerd out about roller skates and all things roller skating. We specialise at the Skate Sanctuary in quad style roller skates, and we know what we like. Okay, we know what we like. We know if we can help you. If you want a hockey skate, that's probably not going to be from us. But if you are after a skate that will support you recreationally, just having a nice time while you're rolling around, maybe it's dancing, maybe it's just skating inside, people call that rink skating, or it might be in the skate park. We build a lot of roller skates in the skate park. And when I say build, I do mean with power tools. And if you haven't seen us doing that, or you're like, what do you mean? We create the boot based on you and your needs. So this video is very much brought to you by us at the Skate Sanctuary, and by supporting us, you are supporting grassroots roller skating just to keep growing, because when you buy from us, it means we can do more for our community, and more for the skate community in general in the UK, to raise the profile of roller skating and help it get the recognition and the home it deserves. We would love to see more skate spaces across the UK, and I think the only way we can do that is by working together. This is not me working together with this bolt though. This is definitely working against me. So what I'm trying to do is just push down on this cushion to see if I can get the bolt out that way, but it's feeling a bit stuck. Who knew that this video was going to be me struggling with a bolt? It's not the most fun video you've probably ever seen. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of a grab. Let's see if we can get it out this way. No. So not to be recommended, I think. Do we need to get the WD-40 out? Maybe we do. So the Arius plate has got quite short axle distance compared to other plates. So it's not intended for a brand new skater. It's intended to be for somebody who is looking to develop their agility, side to side motion and kind of quick shifts in weight. So it is very much favoured by roller derby players. Right, that is, it's definitely moving, it's just not moving out. Why are you not moving out? I think you are just having a stuck moment. Come on. Oh, there she comes. There she comes. I'm going to cut sometime later. I feel like this is a bit like a tooth extraction. Like you have to kind of push to pull. It's not just a straight untwist at this case. The reason I might be struggling a bit as well with my Arius plate is because it's not the newest plate. So this plate is about 6 or maybe 7 years old now, and it's still going strong. I have had it powder coated, which is why it's funny colours. Oh, come on. There we go, there we go. Yes, she shall come out. No, we're so close. So yeah, the reason it is strange colours is because of that. It's normally kind of champagne gold kind of colour. There we go. So we do not put cushions in our plates based on the colour. I promise these lime green cushions is not the reason I'm putting them in the plate. You think what you want, we're not matching based on colour. It just so happens that the medium ones that I want to try are lime green, which goes really well with my plate right now. Okay, that's how it is. So you can see how weird the truck looks, and you literally push the Arius cushion in. So there is a curved side when you feel it. There's a curved side and a flat side, and they go end to end. So the flat side needs to go in the center so that they will sit snugly against each other, and that is it. That is fitted. So just literally push them in. It's really, really simple to swap them once you've got the kingpin out. Okay, so again, let's just pull this out. Then you've got this handy little tin to store your other cushions in. Presumably, because the cushions are quite expensive, a set of cushions, of Arius cushions, is £25. Look after them. They do last a long time. I always think it's worth paying for quality components. And then there is no guesswork when you're reinstalling your Arius cushions. It just has to click in both sides. Let's go. There's no guesswork. It's either fitted or it's not fitted. Sometimes if these little black things pop out, we just slide it back on, and then it's a question of sliding it. This is the butterfly cushion. We just slide it, slot all the way down. We get our pin and we just push it all the way in, and then screw it tight until it's fitted. And that's it. It's not going to unscrew itself. I know people who've said they like to keep spares of these pins and that they drop out. I have never had one fall out. I don't know how they're doing this. Like, sure, it's good to have spares of things, but I don't think that you really need spares of absolutely everything. You get your local skate shop for that. But maybe if you live somewhere remotely, it is something that you want. So that's it. That is my Arius plate cushions changed on that boot. Well done. Yeah, easy peasy. All right, see you later. Thanks for joining me.